Everything's great. Sounds like those are the sounds I make when everything's going really well. Okay. I'm literally just bracing myself to the concept of playing level 100 again.
But at least it starts with 69.
Oh, it's all coming back to me. It's just so much. It's just so much. You go on and on and on and then fail. I mean, like, I get it. It's the last level. It should be a particularly challenging one. And, like, part of this game is the levels that are really quite difficult aren't actually very long. And so even though they are, like, a torturous experience, it's not that long before you're free of said torturous experience. And the way that they've decided to make the final level sort of more than that is to make it both torturous and extremely long. But just because, so like all of this was me saying, I understand that doesn't mean I approve. Like, I get it. No.
I mean, it fits the game model that they're going for, which is hell.
The game model they're going for, which is torturing players. Now, all I have to do is not screw up anything at any point, and then I still don't know what to do. So, success? What? I guess this is the wrong key. I need the other key.
Oh yeah, there were 2 keys.
Yeah.
I didn't know they were going to be specific.
I didn't know that concept existed.
Speculad says this is where you needed the detonators, so.
Yeah, undoubtedly. Okay, that's just a total waste. Awesome. I probably needed all of those. I was trying to go like that.
Well, now you got keys on either side of a ball.
Whereby ball, you mean hole in the ground.
No, I mean ball.
Huh.
You're just going to leave the spool?
It's such a pain to get.
Okay.
Well, apparently I chose right, so good for me. Speculad suggests it's a veg and 2 meats.
I wasn't actually trying to hint at you to go get it or anything. I was just asking. I didn't look ahead as to what you need to do next.
I mean, I have no idea what the spool does. I have no memory of what it does, and thus, when it becomes necessary to use, I won't know what to do.
Well, then, when we find out when you don't know what to do, then maybe the answer will be use the spool.
Oh. Good. Okay. Oh, don't make me do this game. Don't make me do this.
Might be easier to clear out the top area since it's too wide up there.
Was there somewhere it was too wide? No, it's the same everywhere.
No, at the top section, not too wide, sorry. What I mean is that the top section is too tall. The bottom has the 4... How do I describe this? It probably doesn't matter in the end. You just don't want to hit one of those blocks and bounce back and go into the hole. And so at the top, you have a too wide area to
The landing is certainly not my concern.
Oh, okay.
Because I can move very orthogonally.
Okay.
Like I have a D-pad, so I can move absolutely perfectly orthogonally. There's no way that I miss aim. Being too wide or whatever is really not a concern.
Okay.
That is a concern. Put too much English on it.
Good thing you have a flag not too far behind.
Put too much English on it, and I hate the English. Why does that phrase mean that?
I don't know.
I wonder if it's because there's put too much like mustard. Mustard can mean the same thing, and I wonder if it's English mustard. Because like, if you're an American
like
and your idea of what mustard is that yellow trash, then like English mustard is real mustard by comparison.
I mean, I think all mustard is trash myself, but yes, English mustard, or in general, not yellow American mustard, is not as bad.
How dare you?
Spin imparter to a ball as in billiards. 1860 from French. Wow. This is the stupidest reason in the world. Well, starting over again. So if I told you it's from French, that wouldn't be enough to give it away, but...
I mean, it definitely isn't anglais in French. It'll be like, something that sounds nothing like the word English that then got transliterated by an idiot.
What do you think anglais means?
I mean, anglais means English, but...
Yes. What else could anglais possibly mean?
Well, there's like creme d'anglais, which is
that would
custard,
be
I think.
Yeah. But what I mean is, like, if there was a homophone, but it's spelled differently, what could it mean?
Like from Anjou?
No. It's more obvious. Yes, Specklad's got it.
Angle.
It literally means angled in French.
In fairness, England does mean the place where the angles are.
Yeah, I guess so, but this is I mean that's true, but it
is English itself that etymologically made that nonsense. Maybe French just sort of stayed attached to the actual source.
No, it's just in French. Well, from 1860 in French, from angled, and they were just like, oh, that sounds like English. The French were like that.
Yeah. The French would be like that.
Yes. That doesn't look like a great place for it to be. There we go. That's not much better. You almost killed yourself?
No, so that was a moment of like, if I press anything, I will die, but I have recognized the fact that I need to not press anything.
Specklad says it's like one of those horror game Let's Plays with screaming face thumbnail, except it's a puzzle instead of horror. I would say it's a horror game.
It's certainly a psychological horror game.
Yeah.
It's not,
At this point, if one of those screaming faces just popped up, you'd be like, oh, that's a relief.
Oh, thank God, it's gone for stupid jump scare horror instead of the genuinely existential horror that is playing level 100. Why does the Geneva Convention even exist if this kind of game is allowed to be exported? This game isn't from my country. It was exported into this country. What the hell are our entire like?
This is a war crime, is what you're saying.
What is the point of the military-industrial complex if this sort of behavior between sovereign nations is allowed. Just use one seed to get to the top right side. Oh. Dang it, I keep forgetting that you can knock blocks in that way. Yeah, I am taking the, like, insanely difficult route, aren't I?
Yeah, I'm not sure if you could even make a three block.
Yeah, I was contemplating the same question.
But you dropped the flag pretty recently, so that's a positive. Don't start believing,
Okay,
Eric
that's not where I
Zolan
wanted to
Trio.
put that, but it'll do.
One of them is Don't Stop Believing, but I played it in minor key, and that comes up in quotes, so that must mean that...
It's in the description, yeah.
Yes. It is not in the description, so where is it? Oh, where is it?
Boy, that could be in the tags. It doesn't show
there
the
it is.
tags.
So, somebody commented and said minor key should be called Don't Start Believing.
Okay. That was a much... This can't be quicksand. This can't be quicksand.
So there is something you have in your inventory. This I only know from reading the walkthrough. There's something you have in your inventory that is at least a little helpful in quicksand. Maybe you already knew that. I don't know.
Shovel?
No.
Spring?
Yes.
I just planted a seed.
Wow. Wow. That was really bad.
It's just like you make one mistake. It's just like you're fucked. It's just you're so fucked. Interesting. The seed grew into like terrain that's just a little bit like it has more friction. So help a little bit, you mean help enormously, like make this
apparently
free.
It does.
Okay.
The walkthrough says go fast but use the spring if you need to, but it looks like just always be using the spring seems like the better option.
Now, I'm concerned about I think that's water that I'm about to run into. Okay, yeah, I do need to be more complex for that, but that's fine. Whew. Yeah, just keep springing forever.
I'm gonna warn you about the next room. There's wormholes in the next room.
I mean, I can feel the gravitational pull
Yeah,
from here. I can't get off of this wall.
Yeah.
I cannot get off of this wall. There. Okay, there's the reason why you need to not constantly jump.
Yeah.
Oh god, this sucks. This sucks. I appreciate your confidence, Marcus, but it's not well placed. What the?
So wormholes don't kill you, they just take you somewhere. And you got really lucky because this one took you somewhere not far away. There's one of them that takes you back to the beginning of the stage.
Of course there is. I would assume that all of them take you to new places that are even farther away than the beginning of the stage. I'm stunned that it's so kind, frankly.
So it may be that in that room, the room with the wormholes, using the spring may actually be worse.
I wasn't using
because you need to get okay.
Speclad asked if that was the last room. I didn't manage to hit any of those blocks to validate whether they actually were Oxyds.
They were Oxyds.
I hate this. I have never been that close and felt that far. Like, I don't feel like I feel like I am still hours away from beating the level.
I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. Because, like, yeah, you could get there again, but you have no confidence that you could actually even make progress in that room.
Yeah.
Even if you got there again.
Well, like I said, I don't have time. Like, there's only a half an hour left in my normal stream time, and I'm already, like, supremely tired, so, I'm not, yeah, I don't, yep, nope, yep, nope.
You could call it early, or you could,
I'm calling it early, it's already decided.
Yeah.
I have the need for eternal suffering. Everything's great. Sounds like those are the sounds I make when everything's going really well. And the sword goes here, and here's the second worst part of this level. And to be clear, I don't mean like it ranks second worst. I mean, of all of the worst parts of this level, this is the second one you encounter. It is the second worst part of this level. It's called Dongleware. They should be selling copy protection hardware and sex toys. They should be selling copy protection sex toys, Speculant. In order to use this software, insert the dongle. No, not there. Good. Everything's great. When I make the sound good, that means everything's really good and there's no problem. That's the everything is going according to plan sound. You know what? I need a bathroom break. I'll be right back. Poor planning. Gah! Once again, those are the sounds you make to show how confident you are and that absolutely nothing is wrong. Gah! There is a spring. So I'm not technically screwed because I can jump this. Because my timing is completely flawless! Oh, that's... Don't break into tears. Big boys don't cry! Does the pushpin protect you from gravity? Because if the pushpin protects you from gravity, then I now understand how to beat this level, and can't. And just can't. I just can't. Joshua, the really frustrating thing is, I am creating the illusion of progress, but it's all for naught. We are nothing but dust in the wind. All of this is just going to be gone. This is not real progress. It is the illusion of progress. Everything's fine. Don't you dare, 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 don't you dare! Ah! Interesting. You can't go through that. Okay, so that's less bad than I thought it was. Got it, comma space in one, says Lucy in chat. Yep, I got it in one of those attempts.